Hello, so I just wanted to talk a little bit about the virtual reality options for design and stuff at the moment. I always like to look at my designs in virtual reality, I think it's fun. The video is taken from a screen view, so it's a lot clearer in actual virtual reality and the aspect ratio and everything is correct. Appearances have some problems of coming through. I'm still trying to sort that out. So some of the appearances don't look quite right, and you'll notice as well too that it uses the bottom plane of the model as the floor in the virtual reality environment. So you've actually got to lift the plane up to meet the model, which I haven't done in this video because it's just a quick example of what can be done. It's more so for inspection and review, so you can have a look around, you can show it off to people and stuff like that. But it's not really made for design. So it's just you're looking at CAD designs that you've already made and stuff in virtual reality. You can pick up parts to closer inspect and stuff, but it's not really for actual modeling. VR is a lot easier to get used to than CAD programs, so you can show this to clients as a walkthrough. It's very intuitive and easy to get used to, and all you need is Edrawings and a VR headset, and of course a CAD program to generate your model with. So it's that easy basically. I'm not sure about the live version. You might have to check that out yourself if you've got one, or a VR set or anything like that. You can have a go at it yourself. It's a great way but to show off your designs to clients and people who might otherwise have a bit of a problem interpreting what it would look like in the real world. So here you can see already that a lot of the appearances have sort of folded up, and there you can see when I jump into VR, it looks right in VR, it looks great in VR, but in the recording you can see that it's like fishbowled. So, and here I'm just sort of pointing out that, yeah, okay, so it's way off the ground. And you can see that you sort of like just jump around to where you point. So it's a very simple VR system. Not as advanced as some of the games or anything like that, but it's still really cool. Like in this case, it's like having your van up on a hoist, and it gives you the actual dimensions. So, when you're in VR, it's like you're looking at the actual design. This was also a non-updated design. You need to bring it down to the ground here, but anyway, we'll look at it like it's on a hoist. But this was not updated, this design. You can tell there. I didn't update it or anything because, as I said, I just wanted to make sure all the VR options were working and stuff, and do a quick inspection on it was actually for the suspension and that, but opened this model to make sure it was all working. So yeah, that's just the chassis for the Strand, the one that we've been looking at a lot. I'll do a proper walkthrough of this thing. I'm still working on the inside and everything. It's missing that suspension over there. I've got that duplicated in the model, and as you can see too, this is like the older suspension model. As I said, hasn't updated, missing those little gussets there. We added gussets, which is in another video, but So as you can see, like, it's a brilliant inspection type program, like you can see some dicky geometry there, and that's because I've got an angle that sits there in the floor, sits at the same level. So in the CAD model, it's like they're in the same plane with one another, like intersecting with one another. However, in reality, the floorboard would just crush over that rail sort of thing to compress it down with the bolts. So it's just a cheap way of not drawing a cutout or anything like that in your CAD model, because in production there's no no cutout there. So, and you can see there how I picked that part up and inspected it to show that little lip at the top. And yeah, so you can see there, you can like pick parts out. I've got the floor. Being underneath it like this, how it jumps up, is not a terrible problem, because you see you can jump up inside it. That's all I did there, was just point the pointer and it jump up. You can see I got the wires coming through for the lights and stuff, so all the cutouts and everything are in there. Shows you check out for your door space. There's something wrong with the door model. I don't know what's wrong with that thing, but it shows up weird in VR. Again, great for inspection, because I can see I need some angles on that back wall. On the internal. Having a look here at the wheel arch. I'll have some cutouts there for the That's the shower unit over the side there, and that's the light there for the clearance lights, which will come through to the front there. Yeah, same on the other side. Something's wrong with this thing, the bed thing, because that shouldn't be appearing. The timber appearance is underneath the acrylic layer, and in the model I've got the acrylic layers and the timber and everything, and so for some reason it's not showing the acrylic layer. It's only showing us the ply, the internal ply. Not a huge problem though. Like, you know, still gives you the dimensions, less 1 millimeter sort of thing. So, yeah, so you can see there, it still just looks like timber. But anyway, like that's the actual bed box. You see I've got sort of like this framed rib design in there that I was going for. I'm really struggling with the cabinetry on this thing because the van is so small. Yeah, but anyway, so that's pretty much, that's a lot of the purpose, you know, that we can do with the VR. You can see how great it is for inspection. Like I can imagine if I was buying a van or designing a van with somebody and they could walk me through it in VR, I'd be terribly impressed. And it'd be great to see my model as it goes into production and know what to expect. Yeah, and here you can see too, you know, I've ripped the roof off there. So actually I'll show you some of the models. This is an air conditioner that it was just off GrabCAD. So, but you can see it's a really good model. They've done really well with it. And you can see, like, by grabbing parts, you can have a closer look to inspect it. So in this case, I'm able to see that, oh, okay, so the roof is one full panel. And like, as I inspect closer, I see, okay, so it's got no framing in it. So they've just used one panel for this one. Brilliant as an inspection program. It really is. Obviously, depending on how accurate the CAD is. There's our antenna. Great way to figure out roof space. Stand underneath it and work on it. Yeah, so that's all. Thanks for watching. Have fun.